somebody books your car for 2 months. Now that sounds exciting as far as rental cars are concerned, so you are happy about a 2-month rental, but what does it look like when a car finishes its 2-month rental? Well, today I have lots of footage for you to be able to check out and see what a car looks like after a long-term rental. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe. I run a rental car business here in Jacksonville, Florida. And today I want to be able to show you a little bit of footage of what cars look like after long-term rentals. You get very excited as a tour host when somebody books your car and you discover that it is going to be gone for a month or longer. But what happens when the rental finishes? What do the cars look like after they're done, and what kind of work do you have to do to get the car ready for the next one? So I compiled a little bit of footage from a few weeks ago with a couple of cars. So I'm going to show you those first. And today we're going to go to the airport and we're going to go check out the Hyundai Sonata. It has been gone from February 26th until April 10th. So it was gone for quite a bit. And I'm going to show you what the car looks like now that it's finished with its rental. So let's check out the footage from earlier. We had the RAV4 Adventure. It was gone for 2 months exactly. And we had the Jeep Renegade. That one was gone for a little over a month and a half-ish. So let's take a look at those two and then we will talk about the Sonata. Here is our car that has been gone for 2 months. And you get an opportunity to see what it looks like after being gone for all that time. I mean, the outside of the car doesn't look any different than it would on any other trip. Looks okay. And then if you look at the outside here in the front looks pretty good too. And when we open the door, let's see what we look like. I mean, heck, this car looks like the way it would on a 1-week trip, let alone a 2-month trip. And it's been driven quite a bit. We're gonna see what the mileage was at the time the rental started. But this is actually a very clean car for having been gone for that long. I do have what looks like tree sap on the window, but that can easily get taken off with a razor blade. But if you look at the back, I mean, there's a little bit of dirt right there, and that's it. And again, looking in the trunk, it's got a little bit of plants over here. I hate this stuff. This stuff gets stuck in here all the time. But other than that, looking good in here. It is awful wet out here. And we're just checking to make sure nobody left anything behind. Open up this glove box. Everything looks good. And fire up the car. I wouldn't be surprised if the maintenance required light came on, because it's a little bit up there as far as its mileage. The tire pressure light is on, so we are going to have to figure out which tire is low. I didn't see any tires that looked flat, so it may just be weather changes that caused that. And so it was driven just over 5,000 miles in 2 months, which actually is not terrible. It's a lot. Still 2,500 miles a month, but for what it is for a rental, it's actually not that bad at all. Now we're going to go get another one. We're going to go get the Jeep. That one has been gone since January 27th, so it is now March 1st. So it has been gone for a little bit. This one was just over a month, and these people were primarily down in St. Augustine from what I know. We're going to go grab that one next and see what the state of that one is in. So here we go. All right, and there is the Jeep. So we're gonna take a quick look and inspect and see how things are going in here. And car is, again, relatively clean for having been gone as long as it has. And I can tell you right now, I think it's probably been driven just over 1,000 miles. I think I remember what I had the mileage at the time of the trip starting. And it is just over 82,000 miles as of right now, and it is fully refueled. So we're gonna get the exact mileage here in just a minute. All right, so just over 1,500 miles this car was driven, and everything looks good. Everything's in good shape. So we're gonna put this one away, lock her up. So as you can see, those two are actually not all that bad. Now the Sonata has been gone for about 5 weeks. So we are gonna go head up to the airport right now and go check it out and see what that one looks like. That one again was gone from February 26th until April 10th. So today is the 11th. We're gonna go and check it out. So let's hop in the car and go see what we got. Got my sidekick in tow here. Nathan, say hi. Just some of what you have to suffer through when you own a rental car business. So I'm hoping my umbrella doesn't break on me. It is super windy right now, and it is raining a little bit, so apologies if there's some weird camera angles here. I'm just trying to make it to the Camry so that we can actually clean it. So yeah, this is rough. Oh. So I actually parked my car in a covered spot over in the back here, and I'm gonna go pick up the Camry and go drive it over to the covered space and clean it. The Camry is not the car that I wanna show you. The Camry is going on a rental at 10:30 tonight, so that is our priority first. And then once we get done with that one, then I will show you the Sonata. So we are almost at the Camry. It's not that far away from here. And we'll start driving over to the covered space and start cleaning it. So as you can see, the clouds look kind of bad, especially back there. So my goal is to try to get this car done fairly quickly. So we're gonna try and do this one first, and then we'll go look at the Hyundai. So stay tuned. All right, I'm gonna take a big risk here, and I am going to try to drive this car back to where it's supposed to be parked to get my pictures done. And hopefully I do not get terribly rained on, but we shall see what happens. So we're going back to the spot where we would normally park it, and we're gonna snap some photos and see where we end up here. I do have the umbrella just in case, but I'm hoping that it's not going to turn out that bad. We shall see. The clouds are still really dark. All right, so we are parked, so let's try and see if we can get these marathon photos done here. I'll tell you what, trying to clean a rental car in the rain, do not recommend. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get a car ready for its guests. So, the Camry is done, it's parked, all my pictures are done, just need to upload them, and then we're gonna go take a gander at the Hyundai here real quick. So let's check it out. So I'm gonna attempt to do this without an umbrella in hopes that the rain does not come down crazy while I'm in the middle of doing this, but it's not in bad shape at all. As I mentioned, you know, this car was out for a little over a month. There's definitely some brake dust on the wheels, so it needs a good wash on the outside. And you can see all the dirt on the top now that it's been raining. And then when you look inside, you know, you got your sand. Even if I look into the cup holders right here, I mean, that's just debris that fell in. Nothing is sticky. Everything looks really clean as far as, you know, standards for a rental that's this long. And if I look in the back here, I mean, guys, the back is virtually untouched. Like, there's a little bit on the floor mats, there's a little bit of stuff on the seats. Again, just some debris. Nothing that's stained, nothing bad in here at all. And then if we pop the trunk and take a look back here, again, same thing. It is nice and clean. It just needs a vacuum. And, you know, we'll do a overall, you know, wash and wipe down of the panels, but this car is in really good shape, and it's scheduled to go out. Today is Thursday. This is scheduled to go out on Sunday. So we have plenty of time to get the car cleaned up and ready. So I was gonna try to clean it today, but these clouds, I mean, I don't know how it looks on camera, but they are dark and they look very unforgiving, and I am getting very soaked from the rain. So we're just gonna hop back in the car and go head back to the house, and we will deal with this one another day. Last example I'll show you is a car that was just out on a 1-month rental, and this is it fully cleaned out. And this took probably a grand total of maybe an hour, if that, to clean the inside of the car completely. So another great example. All that was wrong with this car was there was a little bit of sand and the usual stuff inside the cup holders and over in the center console. So really well taken care of and absolutely not an issue whatsoever. And this car was gone from March 21st through April 15th. So really well taken care of. And so we're leaving that for our next guest, and we are in good shape. And with that, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this content, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you are interested in sharing your car with us, I will leave a link to my email down below. And if you need to rent a car in Jacksonville, make sure you visit TrueRentals.com. We have everything from small compact cars, and we still have the beautiful minivan for you to be able to fit 7 passengers nice and comfortably. Thank you all again. Have a great day.